in these conditions, and I don't think anyone's going to be within touching distance of him if the conditions remain the same on these inters, as MNT Asian Tasha now looking for a move on Darth FIFA down the inside into the first corner. He's going to make it work. Darth FIFA, he's forced around the outside. Fair, clean racing as they head now into the second corner. Darth FIFA, though, on the outside line, that's not the best line to take, but still making it alongside, just about too wide, but Darth FIFA having to back out. Georgie Ralchio 3.2 seconds away from Kart Racer 5.4 seconds away. Really test the skill of the drivers. Mateo Kitsuni getting the better run out of this third sector. And oh my, he's made the move into that third sector of corners, starting the third sector and now ending it. Mateo Kitsuni's up into P8. He's taken that great exit of his and that slightly mild exit of Darth FIFA and made it into a game position as Darth FIFA loses out another 2 positions. Gio Matteo and OP Ascombe hopping on that train. OP Ascombe now looking for a move around it. Gio Matteo on the outside goes the AlphaTauri onto the curb. This is good. Are they going to keep it clean? Indeed they are. And OP Ascombe up into P9, but he's still got Gio Matteo on his inside as they head into the third corner, and Gio Matteo not able to do anything about it. And these drivers really showing what they can do. VAR especially, as now Anru is on the back of Ralchio, and this could be a VAR 1-2 here at Baku. They're going to keep going, and down in Division 2 as we see some moves taking place actually here on Division 1 into lap 7. Gio Matteo being overtaken by quite a lot of drivers, but Gio Matteo heading to the boxes in P17, now down to P19. TF Max down to P11, and not TF Stay. They had a 1-2 finish last week, but this rain in Baku hasn't been treating them well, and I'm sure it hasn't been treating many of drivers with dry weather preparation well. And GL Tebow now up into P9 because of Mateo. I'm not sure what happened to him. A bit of oversteer there, but he's down to P11. Mateo 1.6 seconds away now from the drivers in front as TF Max makes a move once again on GL Tebow to regain that P9 position for the Ferrari team. And then Amrati Khalid, though, is very close to the back of Sancho. It's into this main straight. It's going to make the move with the help of ERS into P13. Further behind, though, Kyoto Ralchio 1.4 tenths away, 1.0 tenths away from OP Ascombe, trying to make the move on the outside. Ralchio going for an adventurous thing. Kyoto Ralchio needs to get past OP Ascombe and TF Ready as soon as he can, because they're on old tyres. They're on 10 lap older tyres as Ralchio now losing out to Via Anru, who's been forced into the gravel, and he's been forced to lose his front wing as a result into not the gravel, to the barrier, should I say, into that third corner. And without space left for him, he's down in P18, and now P19 is Nick Lope looking to go for the move on him. Sanchowitz overtaking TF Max into that corner. TF Max, though, getting the best of him into the first sector. It's now Sanchowitz overtaken by a Haas of Mateo, and Gio Matteo getting 5 seconds of penalties for ignoring yellow flags. And the drama has certainly taken off, and it's at an all-time high now. As OP Stefano nearly getting spun round by Sanchowitz, heading into the castle section. They're side by side. What is this? Stefano forced wide by Sanchowitz as they're now still going side by side and hitting each other in the castle section. And Larati Khalid trying to make his way through. Sanchowitz not able to let him pass, forcing him down into the crypto signs. Almost no grip on that section of track for Rati Khalid, as they're now literally pushing themselves through these section of corners. We can see it's absolute chaos and havoc as the FBR Justin losing out to all other drivers. FBR Stefano is right behind the Aston Martin and the Red Bull, as now Justin losing out even more. Jalram down the inside, under Rati Khalid now overtaking Sanchowitz, so they're going 3 wide into the final corner of the second sector. Sanchowitz nearly getting spun around. He lost out quite a lot of time to NL Rati Khalid, as now FBR Stefano is right behind Ducati. Jalram, though, out of nowhere, he's overtaken everyone else up into P14. As Jalram now 1.5 tenths away from Sanchowitz, not able to make the move. FBR Stefano is going to go down the inside of the Alpine driver. Is he going to make it work? I don't think so, because he forced the Alpine quite wide there, but he is down the inside for the second corner as well, and that means he's going to be up into P14. Jalram not able to defend from it into the third, the long straight leading up to it, and FBR Justin now overtaking Kyoto Jalram once more as well, and Gio Matteo also hopping on that Kyoto Jalram overtaking train. And really drama everywhere in this midfield. You never know what to expect. And Rati Khaled actually losing the car a bit and letting FER Stefano, FER Justin and Gio Matteo pass. But FER Justin has hit FER Stefano, who spun around. And we see QRT Gelram. No, that's Gio Matteo and El Rati Khaled being left behind as they've both been spun around prior to the castle section. And El Rati Khaled has lost his wheel into the castle section. Further back, Amateo overtaken by multiple drivers as Darth FIFA loses out a lot of positions. However, the medium runners not able to make moves just yet, and the six runners remain in the top four, as Via Marlon is now looking to make moves on the top four on those fresh medium compounded tires. But we can see struggling majorly, and I don't think that was the better decision. And the six runners are going to escape with it because Marlon is now 2.5 seconds away from them, and it's not great for pretty much everyone down from P5. They all followed Marlon like sheep, and that's what happens. TF Ruddy now up into P5, and that's because Marlon's actually spun around. TF Ruddy 13 seconds away now from FBR Stefano, and not able to get anywhere near. I don't think the medium runners are going to contest this anymore. This kart racer is 1.8 seconds away now from MNT Asian Tajin. Kart racer, fastest lap of the race. QRT Ralkio, TF Max, and OP Stefano all involved in an incident down in P7, P8, P9. And their down positions now, yellow flags in the sector of that incident. Is he able to gain enough to make the move? I actually don't think so. It's 2/10 the gap now, but he's not close enough to go for the inside line, and he has to back out of it as MNT Asian Tajin is on his outside, and he's actually forced him into the wall there. They both spun around, and we'll just have to wait and see. Darth FIFA down the inside. He's made the move. I'm not sure if that's successful though, because Stefano is defending it as hard as he can on the inside. Are they going to go side by side into the castle section? There is no way Stefano actually maintains that P1 into the castle section. We see Darth FIFA 3/10 behind him as TF Max in P5 as Agent Tajin overtakes Sanchowitz for P6 there, and it's all getting a bit scruffy now as Sanchowitz hits the back of Tajin into that final few corners of the second sector, and Darth FIFA now still 3/10 away from Stefano's. FBIR Marlon, makes a move there on Sanchowitz, and further back, OP Yaskogrim still maintaining this P11, but he's now got QRT Gelram behind as OP Stefano makes a move on Sanchowitz as well. Up in front in the first sector, Nice Slope has had a spin, and Sanchowitz going to be overtaken now by Ralkio as well, up into P9. TF Ruddy makes the move on Darth FIFA, and he's now looking to make the move on FER Stefano down the inside, but he's not able to make it stick into this final lap. There is no way that FER Stefano makes it work on these inter-compounded tires. Darth FIFA is fighting back from TF Ruddy, and this would be crazy. The DRS has been enabled. It is completely dry out on track. TF Ruddy 3/10 away now from FER Stefano, heading to the final few corners now is FER Stefano. He needs a great exit out of that corner. He's gotten a half decent one, to say the least. McLaren using all of his ERS out of the final few corners, I'd assume, and TF Ruddy is 2/10 away. Can he take it for Talent Factory Esports, or will FER Stefano take it for the McLaren team? They're going to be side by side, heading into the final few seconds of this race. It's going to be TF Ruddy who takes P1 for Talent Factory Racing Team. FER Stefano by 900ths of a second in P2. Then it's TF Max in P3 to P1 and P3 finish out of the blue from Talent Factory Esports. Then it's Darth FIFA in P4, P5, MT Asian Tajin. Then we have OP Stefano, Marlon, and then it's Ralkio, Gelram, and Sanchowitz. After that, we've got Andrew, GL, Tebow, Kart Racer, Asuko, Matteo, Nislope, FER Justin, Mateo, Enel Roti Khaled, and Amationi Kitsuni.